Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is REGANELITE here. Hello everyone, how you all doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good week so far. This is another episode of Speaking My Mind, where I just talk about any random thoughts that are coming into my head and just see where it takes us. So it's just by the road, but we'll move away from it eventually, don't you worry. It's a bit cloudy, doesn't look like there's going to be rain, so that's not too bad. Cross fingers it stays, it doesn't rain at all while I'm holding the phone up talking to you guys about whatever we decide to talk about. So this week I want to talk about the United Kingdom. I want to talk about the Union. Now it is going to be a little bit political, but I don't like to BS people when I talk about certain things. So the United Kingdom obviously consists of, as of right now, England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. Obviously the way history and things are going in the political landscape, there's a good chance that could change. It's very likely to change, and in a way that I'm sad, but in the way I'm also happy, because change is an inevitable thing and a necessary thing in life. I'm not somebody who generally hated the Union or despised the Union. In fact, you know, I consider myself at times to be proud to be British at some points in my life. I never had this premise that Britain was bad or evil. I never had that premise in my life, and some people may have, listening to this, do so. But I've always generally believed, guys, that, you know, we should always try to work together for the benefit of ourselves and others around us. That's what I generally believe. And I generally thought that's what the United Kingdom was all about. You know, 4 nations working together for a better future. Like, that was the premise that I had in my head of why there were 4 nations in the United Kingdom. And obviously, if you know your history, obviously, for those who, especially up in Scotland, that's not how it is. That's not how it is, for example. And Northern Ireland, obviously, it's only just a matter of time before they move away and become one with Ireland, unify with Ireland, and no longer be part of the United Kingdom. And if that is what the people want, I'd say best of luck to them. But that doesn't mean to me that it should be that we shouldn't have the same relationship that we have right now with Northern Ireland. And that's the same kind of feeling that I'll have with Scotland and Wales, because I do believe the United Kingdom in my lifetime will come to an end. But for me, what's really important, and I generally hope people from other nations take this on board, is that we can still have the relationships and that we've had before, and hopefully the English, shall we say, will not be sour grapes about it. But something tells me they will be sour grapes about it, because we do have some nasty people in politics right now. But I remember going back all the way back to the 2012 Olympics, and I thought it was one of the coolest times to be British. Now, obviously, those in Scotland violently disagree, and that's fine. But I thought at that time I wasn't into politics back then anyway. But I thought this was a great moment. It was kind of like the high. I would say it's almost the peak of it, because I've had the whole shigs cabal and everything around it. But it's amazing how far it's fallen since then. You know, you had the Scottish referendum, and lies were made on that day. Then you had Brexit, which divided UK even further, and then you've had these politicians and whatnot been going on that, you know, and it's pretty tasteless now when you think about the UK. You know, people are very put off from wearing anything British, or having a British flag or anything of the sorts now. And I'm kind of the same. I'm not comfortable about it at all. You know, I can't stand here and tell you I'm proud to be British, even though I have a British passport. I just think, that things have changed so much since, you know, in a short space of time. And for those who obviously some of you listening know the history of your own nation a lot better than me. So, but change is an inevitable thing, and I really do hope that when the UK does break up, and it will break up, it's just a question of who's going to be remembered as the man or the woman responsible for breaking up the United Kingdom. You know, in terms of the history, who's going to be the one going to have to take the brunt of that? That's the real question. And you know, I don't think any politician would want to be remembered as the man or the woman that broke up the United Kingdom and be remembered for that. I think that would be quite a stain on that person's life, not just career. You know, thinking about it, but I don't think people should be fearful or concerned. I think it should be a case of it is a time for change, and we should try to be optimistic about our futures. You know, all the time I see so many people are being down and, you know, concerned and negative, but you know, there are times where I'm brought down, but I'm not going to always be a negative Nancy. I'm optimistic. I do believe that England will have a better future ahead of it somewhere once outside this whole United Kingdom. I believe Scotland will have a better future for itself when it finally gains its independence, and I believe the people of Northern Ireland will be very happy eventually when they decide to become part of Ireland again, united with Ireland again. And Wales obviously Wales, I believe, will forge its own path in due course. It's just a case of patience. You know, it will come, and they should not let these talks go away. But what do you guys make of the United Kingdom? What do you make of the Union? What do you make of all four nations? Is it time to break up the United Kingdom? Have we reached that point, guys? Let me know some of your thoughts about it all in the comment section down below. As always, like, share and subscribe, and I hope to catch you all very, very soon.